Hey, yo, peace, love, and abundance of light, man. This is Sherrod Peaceful once again. This is Project Melanin Recordings. Y'all already know the three vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? Or the three components, you know? We got the MCing. We got dope albums. Y'all check them out in the playlist at your leisure. You know what I'm saying? Get your neck brace ready and all that. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, we got the beats. We got, the $25 track outs that we're doing. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Let me know which ones you want. You know what I'm saying? PayPal me. Cash out me the bread. We're doing 1 for $25 and then 3 for $60. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be an Instagram video too. So for the Instagram video, click the link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? If you need that next snap, all y'all spitters out there. And thirdly, man, we're here for inspiration, information, and motivation, man. And we're here as a hip-hop community, to talk about the science of hip-hop, right? So right now, man, it's like the nucleus of hip-hop is being affected. Now, let me say this. The name of this video is going to be called the Demasculinization of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And how it affects the female artist. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to talk about today. But let's talk about, first of all, about the albums. We had a video where we were discussing, in my opinion, the influential albums that came out this year. A lot of underground MCs have dropped. A lot of them, have dropped. We got Willie the Kid. We got Shay Noor. We got Edo, Free Lord. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Of course, we got all the Griselda guys who dropped. You know what I'm saying? But what I think was impactful was the Jay Electronica album with Jay, and then also the Extinction Level 2 with Busta Rhymes too, man. I wanted to mention that too as well. Now let's speak about those, and let's speak about the nucleus. Now let's talk about all the projects as like a collective, as a nucleus, as a cell. Let's look at hip hop in general. You know what I'm saying? The category of hip hop. Let's look at it on a wide scale. Let's look at it as like a nucleus, and let's look at the albums that came out in 2020, which represented, the state that it's in. You know what I'm saying? So basically, man, we really are, and this is just my honest opinion, man. If you listen at the subject matter, we're not talking about just like the skills of the artist or whatever. We're talking about more so the content of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, the content of the music has not been at its greatest spiritual state, man, and that's affecting the nucleus. You know what I'm saying? Now, any nucleus is basically fixated, right? It's fixated because fixated means that it's in like a state, like one state, you know what I'm saying? But then it mutates, and then it has its cardinal energy too as well, but like it's in a fixated state, like this part does this part does this part does this part, and like the albums collectively, each one as an individual part or component, man, has affected the overall nucleus. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about when we say demasculation. Now, if we look at the demasculization, we have to realize what masculine energy in general is, man. Masculine energy first starts with the logical state of mind, with a logical thinking. It's not, it has nothing to do really with what feelings is, man, because the Most High operates in a fixated mind state. You know what I'm saying? He operates on a logical mind state, and all the universal frequencies, all principalities, dominions, and thrones, or whatever, all of those things are operating on fixated, a fixated continuity. You know what I'm saying? A fixated state, man. So you have to look at what's logical, man, and you have to look at the lives of the people who are doing music, bro. You just can't really listen at the music, man. You gotta look at their lifestyle, bro. You gotta look at their Instagram posts. You gotta look at their character and the things that they do in their videos. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at their lights. You gotta look at what type of honeys they rocking with, what type of females they rocking with, bro. And they rocking with a Come on, man. Let's keep it a band, yo. A lot of it's based on feeling. It's not based on logic, man, because a lot of times, man, this is not getting off topic, but this is just the demasculinization. This is what we got to think about, and this is what we got to know, man. Like, when we look at the artists, you know, when it comes to a masculine standpoint, when you look at their lives, man, they're acting like females, bruh. Let's just keep it a one. Let's go ahead and keep it a 100. They're acting like females, yo. You know, what does a female do? A female wants to be admired or wants to be admonished, you know what I'm saying? But like the dude who's making the most noise, like back in the day, the dudes who's making the most noise was quiet guys, yo. It's the quiet dude in the room, man, that'll push a wig back, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's not the flashiness. It's not the dudes who, you know what I'm saying, who always talk about how much pussy they get, you know what I'm saying, or how much bread they got, you know what I'm saying, or who they killed, or how much they this and how much they that. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Cell D said this, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Matt Reeves, man. He said if you really was a killer, you wouldn't say it in your raps, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like females are the ones that talk all the time, right? But see, the logical thinkers already know that they don't have to talk. They in a fixated mind form. If you cross the line, you getting it, you know, and that's just how men think, you know what I'm saying? A man, first of all, let's look at the acronym of man, bro. The acronym of man is manifesting Allah's nature, or the all's nature. And the all's nature is, in, like we said, is in a fixated logical form, and it doesn't go by feelings, bro. Females go by feelings. Let's look at the science. The positive polarity of the masculine gender is a plus sign, right? And then the female gender is the negative, and it takes what? 2 negatives, right, to make them positive, right? So let's just look at it that way. So if we look at the rappers, man, acting like females all the time, that's gonna translate into their music, because all they talking about is all this other stuff that really doesn't mean anything to most of the consumers. You know what I'm saying, that's buying the music or indulging the music because it's not doing anything to enrich their lives, man. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the material comes out, yeah, I mean, if you look at the components of hip-hop, yeah, they got good delivery, yeah, the beats is good, yeah, the artwork and what have you is good, man, but let's talk about the content, man. That's just the thing. It's the content that really makes the difference, y'all. It's the content that really makes the difference, and there hasn't been a lot of things, and I know we talked about, we prophesied and basically talked about, like, Jay spitting this year, right? On an album called, or not an album, but a video called Hip Hop for 2020 and its effects on you. And I'm going to leave that video in the description box. I mean, it was a good year, but it's not as good as it can be if the men in hip hop would step up, bro. And really just start being men, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let's start. And I'm speaking to myself. I'm trying to become a better man, I'm trying to become a better man. And as you try to become a better man, then that's what's going to translate into your music, as we've been talking about, man. A man logically is good with his body, you know what I'm saying? With his health and with his body. So a masculine man watches what he eats. Masculine man watches what goes in and out of his body. You know what I'm saying? A masculine man is a physical, mentally, they already know what to do and how to move, not to be rocking with these, with these females, these birds out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but strange women that'll lead to the grave, and their boxing ain't even worth it. Let's keep it a band, man. A lot of us that are doing raps, man, we're doing it for the wrong reasons too. And that's another thing that's demasculizing hip hop, is because we're doing it because we feel like we want the things that it's supposed to be coming with, just because of how the internet and how the industry presents things, you know what I'm saying, to us. Like, you get all these cars, you get all these females, you get all this bread, you know what I'm saying, you get all this jewelry, and we feel that that's the feeling. It's not a logical thing, because those things are going to kill us or destroy us as a people, and has destroyed us as people, and has continued to put that yoke around our necks. And that's why we are slaves, man, to the enemy who tries to hold captive the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not masculine men. We're not talking about, I don't hear nobody talking about the stuff that's going on right now, man. Let's go ahead and keep it all the way 1,000. You know what I'm saying? We're not hearing these rappers talking about all the injustices going on in their raps. You know what I'm saying? All the shooting and all the killings of the melanated people. You know what I'm saying? And all the things that the government is doing, how the government is trying to withhold funds, how the government is trying to keep the wealth, but it's going to transfer to the righteous. You know what I'm saying? It's going to transfer. In order for it to do that, we have to build some type of momentum as a community. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this video is probably going to be a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to bear with us, man. Bear with this message right here, because this is what's going on. And we're getting ready to start talking about the females too, man. Like how it's affecting the female MCs. How is it affecting them? You know what I'm saying? And how if the men were to stand up and talk about the stuff more in their raps, man, and more in their music, then we wouldn't have the females acting the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have the Megan Thee Stallions and the Cardi B's. You know, I'm not trying to speak negativity, man, but let's keep it a buck, man. What in the hell are they rapping about, yo? What happened to the Queen Latifahs? The Bahamadeas? You know, we got Rap. Shout out to Rap. She's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? But where's more of those? What do we have? What do we have? Where's the female influence, bro? Where are the phoenixes? Y'all know the story in ancient Egypt about the phoenix. You know, about the phoenix that basically resurrected Osiris, you know what I'm saying, from the dead and turned into a fiery flame and rescue him, you know what I'm saying? And now they're living in which is like now they live in the space or the ethers, you know what I'm saying, happily ever after, you know, but that's just like an allegory. We're not getting off topic, but that's like an allegory of, like, you know, Christ basically rising to the right hand of the Father. You know, it's the same thing. You know, history repeats itself in allegory. But we're talking about that to talk about the power of the female and how the power of the female has to say so in hip-hop too, and how that has been infiltrated. And how that has been compromised because of the demasculinization of the men. Men is not standing up. Let's just keep it a band. And he's not standing up, man. Not doing the right thing when it comes to the music, bro. And let's just keep it all the way 1,000, man. What we have to do as a community, man, is it starts with us, yo. It starts with us speaking about what needs to be spoke about in the raps, man. And that's what's going to cause us to gain back control, full control. And then we wouldn't have the females, man, that's like basically a lost generation, yo. A lost generation now, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them are being captivated by Jezebel, you know what I'm saying? Being captivated by, you know, the spirit of Delilah, you know what I'm saying? They're being captivated by these. Well, I wouldn't say captivated more. They're being compromised. Their soul, their intellect, their imagination, their emotion and their willpower is being manipulated by these powers because the men is not standing up. The men don't have the Jehu spirit. We read about Jehu, you know what I'm saying? About the prophet that told Jezebel, like, throw that bitch from out the window and let the dogs eat her up. That's the type of power that we need in the music when it comes to us men, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's good to have nice things, bro, man, but only females walk around, you know, I'm looking good. Look at me, man. Who cares, bruh? Who cares? And I bet you if we as MCs stand up and do what's better, do what's best as men, I bet you that translate to our skills. I bet you our skill level will be better. I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's just a scientific principle, bro. If you become better as a person, everything that you do and everything that you touch is gonna become better, man. But man, I wanted to talk about that, man. That was dear to me. You know, this video is a little bit longer. I thank y'all for bearing with me. Whoever one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, stay with me, you know what I'm saying, and talking about these things, man. But it's important, man. You know, we need to be better examples, man, so our females can come and they can protect us and see, and that's the protection. But the females are the ones that protect the art form. Let's keep it a band. Like the men stand up for it, but the women are the barriers, man. Look at the concept of Black Panther. How the females were the ones that were warriors, that were protecting, were the sword bearers, were basically the shooters. The shooters was the females, huh? Because the kings were on them. Because when the kings get on the mic, and they stand up, the females is gonna be the shooters, because they trying to protect that masculine energy. And that's the alpha. See, there's no alpha energy. There's no alpha energy in the game right now. No really strong masculine alpha energy. You know what I'm saying? We need some more of that. You know, it was shown in Extinction Level Event 2 and NJ album. You know what I'm saying? If you know of any more albums, please, man, leave them in the comment box, man. Let's build, man, as a community, man. Yo, this is Sherrod Peaceful, man. This is Project Melanin Recordings, man. We got more albums, you know what I'm saying, coming out. Y'all stay tuned, man. We working every day, man. Every day we working, we putting in work, man. We love y'all. Stay tuned. We got more coming. Heron Strickland coming. Mikkel's Alchemy coming. So much more inspiration, motivation coming. But the name of this video, once again, the demasculinization of hip-hop and how it affects the female, man. We need more alpha men standing up. Peace, love, and light, y'all. One.